Hi lads, Wednesday, it's a new day. Hit the back day yesterday. Fucking feeling pretty nicely pumped, even though I went over yesterday on my calories. Not by much, but you know, we did go over. We're still positive though. Today we ain't gonna be going over. We're gonna do a weigh-in now and we'll show out the physique as well. Day six, I think. Yeah. So yeah, we'll show the back. We'll do the weigh-in. 67.8. So, see, that makes sense because if I didn't tell you is now, as here we are. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. But now, if I didn't tell you that I went over on my calories and I weighed in 68.7, when yesterday I weighed in 68.1, you know, you'd be like, why? Why have you gone up? But I've gone up in the calories. I didn't hit the deficit. But weight fluctuates just randomly anyway, doesn't it? So I don't think 145 calories is gonna fucking do much. So yeah, we should end up being about 67.5 by Sunday. I'd imagine. I'd think 67.5 by Sunday. That's sound that. But maybe we won't. Maybe it'll be higher. Maybe we'll have to do more steps. Because one thing I can say is, when I'm in college and I'm working, my steps are like minimum 10,000. This week so far, my fucking highest has been about 7,000 steps, which is nothing for me. Like usually I'm doing that times two, daily. So yeah, I can't really wait until I'm back in college and that. I'll be honest, because it's just something to do. Like, it's nice, it's chilling and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having some tasks to actually fucking do and places to go and shit I need to be up for and all of that. I'm just watching this video of this guy. I don't know if have seen him, but yeah, he's pretty cool. And he's talking about push-ups and stuff. So I've just decided to see how many push-ups like I can do. So yeah, how many I can do is 40. I've just done 40 push-ups. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me know what you can do, if you're in the gym and stuff, because I have no idea if that's good or that's bad. I think I could have probably got 45. Like, if I, went fucking... I'd have been, like, I'm out of breath now though. I'd have been fucked if I did that many more, because, yeah, fucked now. But it's nice to say 40 push-ups, in 3 months. I'll probably be able to do 50. I don't know, never tried, like, actually progressive overloading in push-ups, body weight, calisthenics. But yeah, let me know if any of you do work out with calisthenics and what your shit is, like how many push-ups, how many dips, because I'd love to be able to rep out 20 bodyweight dips, but I just don't think I could. Like, I don't think I've got that in me. I don't know. Maybe I do now, but like, because I grew up fat and overweight and stuff, I've never really had the confidence. Like, it was literally a dream come true when I could do my first pull-up. I was absolutely over the moon. As today's a rest day and there's no gym content, there's nothing of me lifting the weights, there's none of that content to put in the video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run you through my fitness journey so far. So from the beginning of the gym to where I am now, and everything that I've learned and everything that I can tell you. It was good, it was bad, the mental state of it as well, like what was going through my head at this time, what I was thinking at this time, all of that. I'm going to run through that with some pictures. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to try and find a way and edit it and, you know, give you an in-depth video. But yeah, I'm going to try my best. Alright, it's 3:30, yeah, 3:28. We're going to have half a pack of rice and 3 tins of tuna. We might add a bit of sauce. I'm gonna probably not, to be completely honest with you, just thought of that. But yeah, instead of full pack of rice today, we may as well, after yesterday not reaching my goal, going over on my goal, we may as well trim it down a bit, have more protein, less carb. We're still gonna have oats and stuff later tonight, but this just saves 100 calories. Like, I think this will only be about fucking 500. I don't know, but 300. Yeah, like 480. This is where it's usually about 600. So it's just 120 calories, which, to be honest, I could just eat the same shit, the same amount of everything, and just only tweak this one meal, and then my calories from yesterday to today and to the whole week, they're basically at an even level now. Because yeah, we will drop calories by about 100, probably 100 max. We don't need to fucking go down 500 calories because we had a pan of chocolate. No. 3 tins there. Get that fucking scrand. Yeah. 35 minutes past fucking 3 p.m. Mad. So to begin with my fitness journey and stuff, I feel like I need to tell you like my history, because everyone has different starting points. Everyone starts differently. So for me, myself, I was, oh fuck, that's shit. That can lead us on to the point though. So that right there was a type 1 diabetes pump. So with having type 1 diabetes, it's a bit of an excuse really. Like, it was just poor knowledge. Like, I was a young lad though, so, you know, I was just eating fucking whatever I wanted, processed pizzas, all that, from you know, really like birth all my life, only till recently, this year as well, like, yeah. But yeah, to begin, so I was just chubby. I was probably about 5'7", probably about like 73 kilos, something like 70, around the 70s, and you know, just not in a good body composition. I didn't look good. Like, I looked okay, I looked fine. I wasn't like awful. In year 8 and year 7, like, that's when I was really bad. I was like 5'1", 5 foot, probably at the same weight, maybe a bit less, like 68. But to be honest, I don't know, because I weren't weighing myself. I was just far gone though. Like, lockdown hit when I was year 7. I put on so much weight, like fucking loads. Like, it would have been an incredible bulk for someone on steroids. It was mad. Just from eating Warburton's bread. Like, honestly, white Warburton's bread. That's what I ate all the time. But, you know, the gym was nothing to me back in them days. Like, back then, the gym was the last thing on my mind. I don't know. I was just, you know, same shit every fucking 12, 13-year-old does, just exists, you know? Yeah, it was in year 11, so towards my GCSEs. I will say though, actually, because I never really say this and count this, but I did go to the gym in year 10 for about 3 months, but I was still a kid. Like, you know, I hit puberty late and stuff. I was a little man. I didn't really know what was going on. Me and 2 of my mates, we tried it, and now, like, we all go gym, like, consistently. So, you know, it might have instilled it from us from then, but then, you know, there was no calories. I knew nothing about calories. Like, I knew nothing about your TDEE, nothing about that, like, nothing about a deficit and a surplus. None of it I knew. I'd just say as well, which I've just realised, I've got the same fucking t-shirt on in that
first picture that I showed you is where I was like, just looked fat as fuck and looked really, really bad. But yeah, the phase in year 10 of the gym lasted about 3 months. Oh no, I've already said that, haven't I? Already said that. Yeah, about 3 months. So no progress made, nothing really. But it was an open. It was like my eyes had opened to the gym. I understood the gym a bit more. I knew machines, and I knew. I mean, I don't think I did anything on the cables, anything. And I'd used to train legs a lot because legs, at this time, legs was like very, very simple to use a leg machine. You know the extension, you know what you're doing, the press, you know what you're doing. Like, so legs probably got targeted, honestly, the most. Imagine that. You could tell I knew fuck all about the gym. Legs was like my most trained thing. 4:09, 4:10, tuna and rice is done. Let's talk about the actual start of the gym. So year 11, about April, I'd say. I think April. And yeah, I got into the gym, pure gym. It was good. Wasn't really following too much. Like, I think chest, triceps, back and biceps. Oof. I don't think too much legs. Just, I weren't doing it back then, and some of the lads I was going with weren't really involved, but I was going with like 3 different people like at a time, so it would be like 4 of us all chilling, waiting by the machines and stuff. And honestly though, what I can say is probably the most fun that I've had. Like, it was pure gym, 24-hour. It was like when the gym got really enjoyable and really fun was in the summer holidays, because we had no school, we had no jobs. Like, we'd go to the gym, me and a few of my mates. Like, we'd go at like 1 a.m. It was literally nobody in there, like nobody at all. It was fucking sick. But I'm gonna show you now. I'm gonna put on a bit like video of me about a month in the gym. So here's me, like literally in school uniform. So GCSEs aren't even done. I'm in school. I'll be honest, like my newbie gains were very good. It was already because I had like that chub on me from previous, but my newbie gains were fucking unreal. Like, I was not gonna stop going to the gym after them newbie gains, because some people maybe like, I've got a few mates who aren't too buff and stuff, and they do train, and like, newbie gains is amazing for everyone. But I feel like if you're at a higher body fat percentage, you have more fucking, skin, more just body to be turned into muscle. And some problems started to come for me. I was in the gym, I loved it. I was getting the newbie gains, I was fucking doing very well. I looked good, I had attention. Like, no one was really in the gym at this point of school. Like, it was me and my mates who went to the gym, and that was kind of it. Like, there wasn't loads of people in the gym. So, we had like attention in a way. And I was like, yeah, I'm the fucking guy, I'm the man, like, kind of thing, which, you never want to have too much of an ego. And then I started to bulk, and I feel like that was just a bit of an excuse for me to eat loads of food. Like, I had chocolate, not fucking loads, but I just had excess calories, like so much. I'll show you some videos now, and you'll be able to see literally in like 2 months, the amount of body fat that I put on, like around my stomach and everything. So yeah, I ended up to do a bulk, and this is what I got from it. No, this wasn't exactly what I had envisioned in my mind. Oh, you can see. Fucking hell, like, you're looking pretty big, mate. And not with muscles, you're looking pretty fucking fat. So, that was really not good. To be honest, it didn't affect me though. Like, it didn't actually. I don't think I realised. I still kind of felt good. Like, I'm lifting weights. Everything's fine. I can do whatever I want. I can eat whatever I want. I'm lifting weights. Still at this point in time, like, there wasn't too many of my friends and all of this, because this is probably about 4 or 5 months into the gym. So there wasn't loads of people in the gym. There was definitely more though, like the attention gone. I mean, I'm not fucking surprised. Like, let's all be honest. The way I looked, I don't deserve any attention. Then it got to around January, because I've got like, it was January 25th, because I've got it in my Snapchat, my eyes only. Like, what I was doing was, I could use this in the video, in fact. Yeah, well. So yeah, I took a picture of myself on the 25th of every month. I weren't like on MyFitnessPal, I weren't tracking calories, I weren't doing anything like that. I was just like trying to limit food. Not crazy at all, like I wasn't dialed in, I wasn't really trying. I wanted to lose weight, but I didn't really try my best. Like, I didn't really try much, I just kind of give it a rough estimate. I ate good, I ate eggs and stuff, but then I wouldn't say no to the bad stuff as well. Like, so, yeah. Okay, so this is the 25th of January photo. You know, bad shape, probably a bit of muscle, but bad shape. This was not fasted though. This was like late. And this here was the 28th of April. This was again about 8 o'clock. This picture. So it was after a day of eating. I look better, but I look far from good. And to be honest, I don't really know what happened from during the summer. I don't know what happened with my weight. I know I was going to the gym all the time, but I don't think I was in a calorie deficit. I don't think I was in a bulk. Like, I think I was trying to deficit, but half-assed. So this was 26th of May, so it's clear that I was in a deficit, because I have definitely dropped fat. I was on holiday here, and you know, this is where I've properly got the motivation, like, I need to diet down. I'd honestly even go and say, like, I look good in that. I look good. Like, I'm happy with that picture. I've just looked at that and thought, shit, like, that is fucking pretty good. But that was, you know, it's a picture, isn't it? It's a picture. I didn't look like that 24/7. I didn't look like that day to day usually. Like, it was a good picture. We get it sometimes, like, it just happens, doesn't it? Maybe at a low amount that day, and I thought, oh, I look fucking amazing here. So overall, still at this point in time, like, there was so much work to be done. One thing I can say though is, by this point in time, I was on the tuna, because just came back to me, like, I was eating a lot of tuna on that holiday. There was tuna at the all-inclusive. And yeah, like, I had a lot of the tuna just because it's lower calories, higher protein on that holiday. But even, like, you know, I was probably having it a month before the holiday, trying to get prepared for the holiday, you know. Over the summer, so from when I got back from that holiday, which was probably like towards the end of May I got back, throughout the summer I was just drinking quite a bit, not loads, you know, once every week, something like that, which I don't really do now. I don't really drink too much. Just it's not good for you and your body and all that. And yeah, I love a drink. I love to drink. I love getting drunk with my friends. It's sick, but it's, especially on a cutting phase, like, I can't do it. So yeah, I don't really drink too much, and that was the reason why, you know, I stayed down there. I stayed at that point. I was drinking, and then I'd drink, and then I'd eat fucking takeaway, or everyone knows how it goes, because everyone drinks and eats shit. But here's where things start looking up. So I went to Ibiza in, I don't even know when exactly, I'll find out. But yeah, I went to Ibiza in the summer. And you know, I went there at a pretty lean position. I'll show some pictures. Like, I went there pretty lean. I'd already done pretty well. And I was at an all-inclusive. My food choices were good. I ate good, you know, quite a lot of the time. But I did have a few nights where I'd get like 4 desserts, just because you can. Like, you're just there, innit? It's looking at you. You've held off for the past 3 days, and then you have one little bite, and it's like, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. All there. It's free. You can have it all. So that didn't go down too well with my body, but I still looked alright. Like, I still looked fine. But yeah, I got back from that holiday, and that's when I hit the ground running. I looked the best I've ever done in my life, like better than now. I'm trying to get back to that position, but there's also an issue with what happened. Came back from Ibiza, and that was it. I was so game for it. I was like, yeah, I'm fucking doing it. I'm gonna get a six pack. I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna fucking have the best physique, have an attractive physique as well. That's what I cared about. I didn't care about the fucking biggest biceps or the biggest bench press. I wanted to look fucking shredded, muscular, good proportions. That's what I wanted. And with the fat, you can't really do that. So what did I do? I started to eat 1,500 calories every day, which I very surprisingly managed to do for like longer than 30 days. Will not lie, it worked. It worked. You know, I looked. This is the best to date that I have ever looked. I've never looked this good now. Like that, them pictures right now. That's how I want to look. Sorry, I want to look like that. Like, you know, I look fucking sick. But yeah, so it's not sustainable, that amount of calories. Like, you know, you have to drop weight, drop your calories, and then track your weight, and then you fucking take off 100, see how that goes, take off 200 if nothing changes. You know, that's the process of losing weight, which is what I'm doing now. I'm eating more calories than I was back then. Like, I could do the same thing. I could eat 1,500 again. Fucking shoot right down for the month discipline, the month motivation that I get. But then I blew back up. So from that picture there, I was probably about 67 kilos. So literally what I'm at now, like, to be honest, I'm about 68. You know, today as well, 68.7 I weighed, and yesterday I didn't stick to my calorie deficit as well. So I'm not far off that weight as well, which is amazing. Like, it will come, but I'm doing it slower. Like, there's no chance that you can stick to 1.4 thousand calories a day and then reverse diet out, because when it was time to reverse diet out, what did I do? I had a drink, had a takeaway, and then it just set me off. Because I also thought, like, oh, I look so good, you know, because from what I've shown you already, like, you've seen how I looked. To me, like, this was life-changing. This was so good. I was so happy. I was so proud of myself, you know. But I let my ego win, and I fucking put on weight. Ended up about 73 kilo, and then since then, that's when I was, you know, doing this cut now. That's the phase that I'm on now, from 73 down to about 68 now. This cut has been pretty easy. Within the first, like, week, 2 weeks, I probably lost like 3 kilo. Just, you know, water. I don't really know how it works. Water, glycogen and all of that. So it's just easier to lose weight though at the start, isn't it? So I have lost that weight, and now, you know, this is me now. Like, this is the position that I'm in right now. So what my goal is just to keep lowering the weight, probably get down to about 65. Hopefully I get that like this month. Like, no, it's the fucking 29th, so good luck with that. But you know, for December, if I was at 65 kilo, I'm gonna have to be locked in. I am, and I'm pretty excited for it. It's also something where I don't want to fail at it, so there's also like, oh shit, is it going to happen? But I'm pretty sure I've got it. I'm going to be posting these videos and shit, and you'll see the whole thing now. You understand my story, you understand my journey, like, in the fitness game, and it's far from over. So yeah, I'm going to try and get shredded, and then, but at a sustainable amount of calories where I'm not fucking binging loads. And then I'm going to try and reverse diet out. I'll add on 200 calories once to the calories that I'm on at 65 kilo. I'll add 200 calories onto that, track all my weight, see if I maintain, see if I up, and it'll just sort the metabolism out. But yeah, that's my story, man. That's my journey so far. Alright, 8:30, no, 8:15, around that time. Got a dog now, on a walk, I'm absolutely wrapped up to fuck. Got free t-shirt, jumper, raincoat, and big fuck off coat, some shorts and some pants on, fluffy socks. I am in sliders, which is probably a silly move, but it's alright, we're active, we're moving. Dinner, when I get back, probably have it about 8:45, maybe even 9 when I've cooked, but only doing eggs, only cooking eggs, 4 eggs, 1 tin of tuna. My bad, you can't see my face, but 1 tin of tuna and the remaining bit of that rice, that 125g rice. And then, yeah, saving the calories till dinner. And we're also gonna just not eat all of them as well. We'll save 100 cal. See you when I've got the scram. Can't fucking wait after this shit walk. Gotta be done now, innit? He's the boy, man. Alright, lads, 9 o'clock at night. Meal, dinner, 4 eggs, tuna, rice, booming. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this, and then we got some more food later tonight. Boom, that is what we've got. Fuck, 1 more of them. 11 to turn this off. But yeah, that's the final meal. Fucking bang.